In the spirit of omugo and health, because we do health and lifestyle in this on this channel. On this channel, I try to talk about harmful omugo practices. Omugo is the postpartum period, essentially. Things that people do, seriously, you won't even believe the kind of things that I found out that people do to babies. So we're going to be talking about them today, so stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your average Nigerian girl, Ada. You're highly welcome. If you are new here, join the family by subscribing, okay? Click that red button down below and remember to turn on your notifications so that you will be notified when I post new content. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're the real MVP. Welcome back, village person, to the channel. So fam, when I did the research for this thing, okay, first of all, this was a suggestion by one of my subscribers. Thank you so much for the idea. I'm doing this for you and for every other person because this is something very important. So can it be though, from the things that I found out that I could not even believe. Number one, let's talk about the cord care. That is the umbilical cord. The umbilical cord is what joins the baby to the placenta, and the placenta is what feeds the baby. So essentially, it's how the baby feeds in the womb. Now, when the baby comes out, it is cut, and then after a few days or some weeks, as the case may be, it falls off. So before it falls off, you're supposed to take care of it. Now, this is what people do that is wrong. Let us start with the wrong thing, and then we'll go to the right thing. Fam, people put cow dung. Hey God, cow dung, as in CFE, on the umbilicals. I was dumbfounded when I was like, what? This is what gives children tetanus when they are young. How can you be putting cow dung, as in shit, or somebody? Oh, wrong now. It is wrong. Hey God. Now you say, oh, cow dung, ew. I don't do that. People pull urine. I don't even know whose urine, whether it's the mother or the baby, but they pull urine. For some reason, Then another one that they put is breast milk. They express breast milk and put it on the cord. This is not funny. It's not funny. All these things are going to introduce infections to your baby. Until that cord falls off, it's still connected to the baby's body, right? Until it falls off, it is still a danger when you put weird things there. It's not like when it falls off, you can now feel free to put weird things. Don't just put weird things at all. Now, what is the teaching? At this point, at the point of making this video in 2021, the teaching is to put chlorhexidine gel. It's sold everywhere. If you say chlorhexidine gel, there's even written for umbilical cord care on it. Once in a day, it makes it easier for the mother. So once you bathe your baby, you just put it on the cord and forget about it. Of course, your hands are supposed to be clean, so you wash your hands properly with soap and water before you apply anything on the baby. The other thing that is also used is methylated spirits, which is done too early. Obviously, that one is very stressful if you're going to be cleaning it up with methylated spirit too early. I think that's why the chlorhexidine gel is the current teaching. Those are the two things that you use to take care of the umbilical cord until it falls off. Please, if you see anybody that is putting cow dung or urine or breast milk or whatever it is, apart from the two things I just mentioned, on a baby's umbilical cord, is wrong. It's very, very wrong. Don't do that, okay? Number two is when a baby has jaundice and you put them in the sun. This is very, very common. They'll say, yellow. That is jaundice, the eye becomes yellow. Ango will clear it. Sometimes, actually, the jaundice that a baby has is not harmful, right? So eating yanango or not eating yanango does not do much, apart from the fact that why are you putting a baby under the sun, really? It's the fact that there are some jaundice that is harmful. This is why we're going to discourage that putting the baby under the sun, because you don't know which one is harmful and which one is not harmful. If a baby has yellow eyes, take the baby to the hospital. If it is not harmful, they will monitor the baby and put the baby under. If it's not harmful, they'll monitor the baby and they will tell you there's nothing to worry about. If it's harmful, they will actually put the baby under the ultraviolet lights in the hospital. Okay? Or there are other things that can be done for the child. But please, when a baby has jaundice, if a newborn is a child, don't put the baby under the sun. Please. Okay. So the third one, this one I've seen here in the north that I don't understand. Now, if you touch a newborn's head, somewhere around here, there's this hole that is covered by skin here. So some people feel that it is abnormal. So they will now use, I don't know what substance it is that is actually used, but it feels like gum. The aim is to try to cover that place for some reason. First of all, that hole there is absolutely normal. It will close. There's even one at the back. It's just that they don't used to notice the back one. It's that front one they used to notice. It's called the anterior fontanelle and is expected to close by 18 months. So it is normal. So please leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't be putting gum. Is it because newborns cannot talk? That's why we just do anything that we like to them? Don't be putting gum. I mean, come on. This video is making me tired because I don't understand. I've seen that one and I asked the woman, why did she put it there? She now said that there's a hole there that she's covering it. First of all, if there's a hole there that is not supposed to be there, do you think it is the gum that you put there that is going to cover it? How long is the gum supposed to be there to do the work? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Stop putting gum on the fontanelle of children. It's supposed to be there. It is normal. And it will close up by 18 months. Okay, just calm down and stop punishing children. Number 4 is female genital mutilation. Of course, we cannot talk about this enough. You don't circumcise females. You do not circumcise females. Don't do it. It's, I know a lot of people no longer practice this, but peradventure you still have maybe one old school grandma or something that came from your mongo. Please inform them expressly not to circumcise your child, especially if you're close to the village and they can carry the child and go out to where they are circumcising the child and then bring the child back for you. Female genital mutilation, that is female circumcision, is a no-no. The final thing, still very closely related to this circumcision, is putting scarification mark on children. That is birthmark. I know it's cultural, that's okay, but first of all, a lot of those tribal marks, people grow up and they don't want it. Secondly, the places where you get these tribal marks are usually not very sanitary. I'm choosing my words carefully so that it will not be as if I'm against somebody's culture, but usually it increases the risk of these children having things like hepatitis or HIV, because the sterilization processes in these places are not exactly what it should be, apart from the fact that these marks are really not necessary. What really does it do for you? I mean, what does the tribal mark do for you? It's defacing the child's body, in my opinion. So don't do it. If the child decides when they grow up that they want to have tribal marks, beautiful. then maybe you buy your own razor and go and get the tribal marks if need be, okay. But dear grandmother that came from Mugo, don't carry somebody's baby and go put tribal marks on the person. And these things cannot be taken back once they are done. You cannot replace the lost skin. This is so difficult for me. You cannot replace the lost skin once it has been taken away. And then somebody ends up with marks on their body. Some even do it on their stomach. I've seen somebody that has, like, it was given to them when they were a child, like marks 1, 2, just it's not even 1 or 2, it is all over their tummy for no reason. And they'll say, okay, that it will help the child so that the child is not sickly. That's not true. You're only going to introduce viruses that these children have to deal with later, like hepatitis and HIV, because they use the same one that they use for other children on these children. So this is harmful. Yes, it is harmful. So I think these are the ones that I was like, find if there's something that is done in your culture or you know about that it's harmful. Tell us in the comment section. Tell us the ones that, tell me also the one that you've seen or you've heard about from the ones that I've mentioned. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with your friends and family and everybody. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.